Well, hello and welcome for the first time this season to everybody around the world, and we have for you a clash of two teams with very similar intentions. A statement win at the expense of the other would be the ideal scenario for both. A flying start is certainly required. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The action has already started. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, a player I've been looking at for quite a while now, Peter, is this guy, Bastoni. He's always impressed me with the way he's gone about his game. He's physically dominant, he's very intelligent in his reading of the game and his positioning, and he's also now very confident in his possession and what he can deliver up the pitch.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Ribéry gets into a good position. Oh, well played, well played. And that was very necessary. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Neither of these two want to come off second best. De Bruyne. To Barella. Now it's Martinez. Great vision. He's found a way through. And that is masterful defending. Buongiorno did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Now he's got space here. Okafor is on to... climbs up big! And it's a goal! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Ribéry. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Ribéry. Inter Milan are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Bastoni.
Inter really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. And it's Barella. Barella. It's a searching pass, and he's cut it out. Well, that is one way to stop him. Bastoni kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barella. Guendouzi. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Okafor, can he finish? Sticks it away! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager.
Chance for a shot! Yes, it's there!
Martinez really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter.
And the shot! He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Can he get on the end of this? Çalhanoğlu. Oh, he's been caught napping. Barella. Inter Milan are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's a good foot in there. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. That's a nicely shaped ball. Look at this chance! Yildiz. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way past. And it's Guendouzi. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Thuram! It's bounced back off the post. And he's straight offside.
Il quarto uomo indica
Threads one in, and this is Ribery. Backward it goes. He's on it, can he get away? And the whistle goes for half-time.
Signore e signori, vi invitiamo a visitare il negozio ufficiale dello stadio per acquistare i souvenir dell'incontro odierno.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack...
He's having a shot! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
Martinez really did pass up on a good opportunity then, but some of the build-up play was absolutely majestic.
Ribery. Bastoni. And it's Barella. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Barella. Yildiz. Davids. More and more pressure on the ball here. Guendouzi. Now it's Okafor.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Davids. Now it's Okafor. Chance, surely! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these...
Tries from a long way out. Bastoni. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now this could be a chance. Good read, needed to be. Schneider. And it's Schneider. So what can they make of this? Batistuta. Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. Can he finish? It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Inter Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. Now it's Çalhanoğlu. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. He's got away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, it's Okafor. Rijkaard. Oh, this looks sharp. Ribéry. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Batistuta. Schneider. Distributed tidily. And it's De Bruyne. Rijkaard. Passes short and sharp. Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Numero 18. Lascia il campo per il numero 4.
It's an Inter free kick. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. Ribéry! Oh, it's come loose. Guendouzi. Serginho. Van Basten. Serginho. Ribéry. Baresi stood up well to him there. And he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch. Rijkaard. And it's Çalhanoğlu. Çalhanoğlu was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries a shot! Dispatched clinically. With so little time left, grandstand finish. Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
Another throw-in. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Zaniolo. Ribéry. Serginho. And it's Davids. Serginho. And that will be it. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. And so we reach a fork in the road. Fortunes can turn either way from this point. One path leads to where they all want to be, or at least a significant step closer to it. What doesn't bear thinking about is the alternative. It is time for the central characters to stand tall. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. De Bruyne! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Ribery. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So a very special reception for the very special Franck Ribery.
Very true.
It's Snyder! And he has kicked it out somehow.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Played back in. Now this... Vieri! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Inter Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Batistuta. Batistuta. Chiellini tries to clear. Goes forward. Guendouzi. And here's Ribery. Ribery. That is lovely. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pass is just off target.
Inter are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And there's green grass ahead of him. And this is Vieri. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. Nesta. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Barella has been caught there. It's a foul. And it's Rijkaard. Oh, it's come loose. Inter Milan are behind here, despite their domination of possession. That's a good run down the left. And he cuts out the supply. Rijkaard. To Barella. A probing pass. The less said about that pass, the better. Barella is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ricci. Ribery. And he shoots! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Ribery. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Snyder. Odo. Can he get on the end of this? He's got plenty of space out wide here. That's a good foot in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ribery. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Yildiz hurtling down that right flank. And it's De Bruyne. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. And this is Vieri. Good ball, good take. Shot at goal! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Il quarto uomo
Right
indica
card.
2 minuti di recupero.
Inter Milan finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. Zaniolo. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! There's a goal! And right on half-time, that is telling. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Ribery! Great effort, beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Barella. Yildiz. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Ricci. Schneider.
That was lovely, that.
Martinez does really well to win the ball there. Inter Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Batistuta, foot in. And it's Guendouzi. Out to the left it goes. And this is Schneider. Cross in, looks like a good one. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nicely worked. Mignon getting this one clear. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Ribery.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Corner number 3 coming up. That is ended up in no man's land. And he's gone direct here. Played into space. And he was alert to it. And here's Ribery. He's had a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Sneijder clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cross needs to be good. That's a decent clearance. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Well timed, excellent interception. They get a throw in. Inter Milan have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench? Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Big chance! There's a goal! Do not write them off! Back they come! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, now they've saved themselves. You can really sense a change in the whole atmosphere here. It's going to be pretty manic from now to the final whistle. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
It's Vieri! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Kim Min-jae with the clearance. Ribery. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Yildiz. And it's De Bruyne. Out to the right. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Very little time to go, and they have a free kick in a really promising area. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne. Oh, smashing header! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! It was wonderfully efficient.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Numero 18.
And that's it. And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. So it is that time again. Every team looks to write its own special script. Moments like this are to be savoured. Hopes are high. A good start. That is what they all want. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
And here's De Bruyne. Look at this. Martinez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Opts to play it back.
Batistuta really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Goes for the header! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Del Piero instinctively knew that it was his best option. The planning beat the execution, though.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Ball driven towards the... He rises! And he's heaved it away. That's very neat. Yildiz. And this is De Bruyne. Long ball looking to counter. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Oh, well measured. Now it's Del Piero. He has found the way through. Nice interception, well timed. Now, can they get it back? That's tidy. And he's well positioned here. Del Piero. Cleared away. And this is Del Piero. Can he get it through? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Mateus. Played out towards the right wing. Otto just loves to go forward whenever he can. Yildiz running with the ball. Martinez. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
Bastoni. And here's Lautaro Martinez. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
De Bruyne. 15 minutes till half-time. And this is tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this is Ribery. Decent chance! Missed by a fraction. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Big chance! Goal, Milan! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause. Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Yildiz.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Batistuta, played back. 5 minutes till the break. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's shifting through the gears here. Nesta muscles him off the ball.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Batistuta! It's bounced back off the post. That's good play. That is great defending, so alert. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Otto carries the ball down the right. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day.
Cambio di giocatori.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Inter Milan looking to pass their way through.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. Shevchenko, he's found some space. Defending of the desperate variety.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! It's a loose ball. Sends it crossfield. And they can counter here.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes for the shot! And he's managed to get rid. That's travelling a long way. Goes long and straight. Can he get on the end of this? Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
There's the shot! It's run loose, who's going to get there? It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Inter really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And it's De Bruyne. Shooting chance! Oh, it's there! They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will climbs up big! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Yildiz. Who saw this coming? It's turned into a real fight. And the shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Shoots! Goal! Inter! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Yeah, I think he's trying to stay one step ahead of his opponents here, maintain the upper hand, so to speak. I can see that.
Inter Milan take the lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Delivered across. That has been knocked clear. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Nesta gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Zaniolo. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Good read, needed to be.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ribery. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's a promising position. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Bastoni did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
Oh, it's come off the upright. Oh, no, it's an own goal. Been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Inter really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Milan clearly now in lead preservation mode. Nedved with... Up he goes! Really well taken goal. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a real...
Bullet! Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Hullet. Barella. That is it, the referee has seen enough. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established. Well, it is a nervous time, but these are positive nerves. The prospects are so great, the potential, be it financial or reputational, is huge, because success in this competition brings so much, and the supporters are here to take it in for themselves and to drive the team on. Truly, this is crunch time. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It is that familiar feeling again, old foes, fresh hostilities. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This might spell a great chance! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Salamakers carries the ball down the right. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bastoni does really well to win the ball there.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He can run onto that. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's come off the upright. Well, that's been cut out, well played. And it's Zaniolo. Nice looking ball. Well timed, excellent interception. Ooh, a delicate chip through. Martinez. And this is De Bruyne. He is through here. So what can they make of this? Zaniolo looks to get on the end of this. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Milan looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
So who's he going to be aiming for here? Played out to the right. That's a throw. Now it's Ribery. He's got away. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Decent chance! Oh, split-second reaction.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
De Bruyne with the short one. Well, there's a probing ball. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a pretty loose pass. Out to the right. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Can he get away here? And this is De Bruyne. And this is Batistuta. Strokes it back. And that's a good ball. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. And this is getting better and better.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
Inter Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Batistuta receives it in a good position here. Martinez in acres of space out wide. He's found some space. Ribery! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
He has a look up. Martinez coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And he's managed to get free. And the shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
A case now of complete control.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pass somewhat off target. Looking for the run. He's in a great position here. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Yildiz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Salmakas. Can he get on the end of this? And it's Salamakas. And there's the shot! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Bastoni gets it away. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Inter absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Inter Milan have established themselves in a position of absolute supremacy. An action-packed 45 minutes, and they have raced into a 3-goal lead. And we're underway again. And the pass is intercepted. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. And that's going right the way across. And this is Ribery. A big chance, must be! Can he finish? He scores! Just cruising! They are cruising! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Inter Milan, and a chance! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
It's become a case of men against boys.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Yildiz. Now it's Ribery. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Well, he stayed down and is in very obvious discomfort here. Rijkaard. And here's Ribery. Ribery, foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
And it's Barella. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Rafael Leao.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, given away. Oh, he's got a... And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Good ball, good take. Ricci. Martinez. Ribery providing an outlet on that flank. Shot could be on. He's had a shot! It's there! And he is just ripping it up!
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And there That was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is such a dominant performance.
And he has been fouled there. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Milan are down to 10 men. Cannavaro. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Looking to play him in. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's Ricci. And he's had it nicked away. And this is Batistuta. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's good running with the ball. Ribéry is onto this. And he's certainly onside. Ribéry! Estupinian pokes it out wide.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And that's definitely not his best. Rafael Leao receives it in a wide position. Barella, Rijkaard, Martinez.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. Real chance! They've scored! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
And he's picked out the run. And this is Ribéry. He's picked his way through. Big chance! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, there was plenty on that. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Rijkaard, a player who needs no introduction. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Yildiz. Now it's Martinez. And it's Rijkaard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, he'd used up all his chances, hadn't he, Peter? I mean, he was never going to get away with that one.
Batistuta.
Il quarto uomo indica
Batistuta
3 minuti di
has got
recupero.
himself a free kick. Modric has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And that's gone loose. And here's Lautaro Martinez. He's away. And he's in. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Tries to play it through. Great ball if he can get there. There's the header! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Another one! This must be his personal high. And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have...